Hey guys, today we'll be starting our wonderful journey, exciting journey of web programming with ASP.NET MVC and Entity Framework. At the end of this exercise, you should be able to build a fully data-driven application using Entity Framework and ASP.NET MVC. Like previously discussed, MVC is a coding pattern, meaning it is a standard way to format and put your code in a structured manner. The M stands for model, which really means the representation of your database in your web application. The V represents the views or the visual side of things, V for view, V for visual, your user interface, etc. And the controller really is just the orchestrator in the background that says, okay, the user requested this, what should I respond with? It has in some amount of logic. All right, so we'll begin this journey by opening up Visual Studio. And we're using Visual Studio 2017 Community Edition. For this exercise, we will be building a school management system. So bring up your Visual Studio, and I already created one. I'll just remove it from the list. And we will be creating a brand new web programming project. So you can go to File, click New, and click Project, or you just use your interface here, New Project, and you click accordingly. Then on the left hand side, I want you to go to Visual C# and go to the web subcategory, under which you'll see two options. ASP.NET Web Application is the one you're to select, and then we're going to name it School Management. Ensure that you have an adequate directory and that you have bound it to a Git repository. You may then click OK. For this screen, ensure that you have MVC selected, and we want to change our authentication method to individual user accounts. If all is well and everything looks at least very similarly to what is on my screen, then you may click OK. The creation process may have taken a while, so I just skipped ahead to when it's finished. So you may pause the video if you are still not at this point. However, once you've gotten to this point, you'll be given this nice landing page, which allows you to get started with ASP.NET and browse tutorials, connect to Azure, and a bunch of other things. But let's take a look at the interface and what they gave us to work with. If you're used to WinForms, then you'll notice that you don't have a toolbox, which would have been a mainstay for both WinForms and WebForms. In MVC, it's a new programming paradigm, so you no longer have that events-driven programming style anymore. So there's no toolbox there, no controls to drag and drop. You have to code everything using standard HTML techniques. And then we have the Solution Explorer, which is usually where we go and find all of the files that we will be working with, and in this situation it's no different. We'll see a few more folders than we'll be used to if we're used to, once again, Win and Web Forms. But don't be daunted. The three key folders in this set of files would be your model, view, and controller folders. All right, and then the other files we will get into as we go along. So please get this far and hit me up if you have any questions. Feel free to leave a comment or any observation, any anomaly that you may experience, and let me know how you're faring.